I mean, an army of people. That
This
their
is
whole
how
thing
little.
Is hate.
This is how little I know about Justin Trudeau.
Yeah.
Did he date Jennifer Aniston?
I don't think so.
Pretty sure he did.
How do you know this?
Because that's the only way I know that name. See if Justin Trudeau dated.
I think you're thinking of Justin Theroux that was married to her.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Not the same person.
No, the actor.
Let's see what that guy looks like.
There he is, right there.
Ugh. Oh, why am I doing that? So mean.
There's a couple stories about him.
Really?
Yeah, big cock.
Wait, but there she is with Justin. Oh, that's not. He's got a big dick.
Yeah, this guy does.
Is that Justin Trudeau's wife?
On the right.
Pretty hot. Justin Trudeau's a good-looking dude.
Yeah. That's always the
not who I
thing.
thought
That was
it
the thing about him, is that they're like, he's a pop. Remember when he first popped? You don't remember?
Oh, he did blackface, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's a great transition. We found that racist.
Oh yeah, we found
the
the racist quiz.
Here it is. All right.
All right, ready? I want you to take this quiz.
Okay. So wait, am I taking it and I'm doing it honestly?
Do it honestly.
We're not
do
doing
it.
Not doing it for a joke.
Don't be you're on TV.
No. But I'll do it honestly.
Do it honestly.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Do you consider yourself racist? No.
Just put maybe.
No. It's mine. Do you have a first impression of a person by their color or race? Yes.
Yes, of course.
Is there a particular race you don't like? No. Do you make racial remarks, comments? Jokingly. Yeah.
Jokingly.
Do you have friends who belong to a different race? Yes. I mean,
I love it. I love it.
Why is there? Well, there are a few. They are more like my peers.
It's like people you work with. They do your job.
No, it's yes. It's yes.
Yeah.
What is your opinion on interracial relationships?
It's different.
I would just say it is normal.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. What is your first reaction? I should read the answers to people who are listening.
Yeah.
The answers, the options are, she is so cute. That is actually definitely what I think. Like, that's so cute. I want to get one. Good for them.
Good for them. Who the fuck says good for them?
People-
Fucking good for them. I think you might be racist.
That child is probably adopted. He is so trashy as an option.
Yeah. Why would you say that?
It's definitely believable.
Yeah.
Do you deny to involve in other people's festivals or cultural gatherings? The options are yes, sometimes it depends on the culture. No. Who the fuck doesn't know what it is? How will you react when you see an act of racism? I don't say anything.
To each their own. You know how they are.
Jesus Christ. I'll say this. Okay. Somebody was racist towards my mother, and I threatened to kill him.
No, that's too close. What did they
Okay.
say? No,
They-
like our pilot came on the other day.
Yeah.
And he was like, he came on. Yeah. She's awesome. And everyone was like, yeah. Well, no one was like, hey, like if Amy Schumer was out there, she was like, I'm getting off this flight.
Right.
Like she because that's her brand now, is to be like an activist.
Right.
So like, and I'm thank God I'm not a fucking activist. I was just like,
No, you are far from active.
that's okay. That's okay. I insulted the other pilot the second I got on the fucking plane.
What'd you say?
She was a woman. Like, do we have any cocktails on here? She was like, I'm the pilot. I was like, okay. And I looked around and I was like, hey, Jen.
I think the answer is I don't say anything.
Yeah, that's what I did. I don't say anything. I just go like this. I go like this.
Do you like the quiz?
Fuck. God damn it.
Okay.
If you put no, then like you're racist.
All right,
Your
your results. You got it. You are not racist.
All right.
Great.
All right, now let's see how racist you can be and not be racist. Okay.
So you want to toe the line?
Yeah. Here we go.
Okay.
Start it over.
Start it over.
I've been doing this all night in my bed.
Oh, you have?
Oh, I do. I take this quiz nonstop.
All
All
right.
right, hit start.
So here's how you toe the line.
Maybe. Start with a maybe.
Okay.
Do you
maybe.
consider yourself a racist? I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe.
Maybe. All right.
Maybe. I don't know who was asking.
Now for the people, do you have a first impression of a person by their color or race?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Is there a particular race you don't like? Because that wouldn't be towing the line. That's just flat out. That
Is
isn't
there a particular race you don't like? I think you don't. Like if you're racist, you're like, no, I like everybody. So what I'm doing this is for like the liberals in my neighborhood that are racist.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, so it's definitely no. You gotta say no there.
No.
Do you make racial remarks comment? This is interesting when people do a bunch of options.
It's
Yes,
sometimes.
sometimes.
It's
Jokingly, rarely.
It's sometimes.
Okay. You have friends who belong to different races. You got to go. Well, there are.
Yeah.
Well, there are. They are more like. That's more. That's like. Well, I can't really help it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Fuck.
What is your opinion on interracial relationships?
Type in it's weird.
Wait, scroll back up again though. What are the other options? Oh.
That's cool. It's normal. It's different.
I think if you want to toe the, I guess
So
you're right.
what you do, it's different.
I think
Yeah.
different is like,
It's
different feels more,
Like you wouldn't know what you're saying.
is coded. Different is
Yeah.
like, well, it's different.
Yeah.
You
Put in
know?
it's different.
Yeah.
Put it in it's different.
What is your first reaction when seeing a Caucasian woman with an African American child? Again, the options are she is cute, good for
Good
them.
for them. Put in good for them.
Good for them.
Good
yeah,
for them.
good
I'm
for
glad that they kept
right.
it.
You got to keep your liberal mindset. Do you deny to evolve in other people's culture cultural? I think because hold on, think about they go. Well, yes, I don't belong there. That is there. That is there. If you're thinking about your neighbor, right, they would go, I don't belong in somebody else's culture.
I did do a powwow the other day.
But yes. How will you react if you see him? That's it. But somebody who,
that's-
like, if
yeah.
you're talking about a neighbor, then you say,
Didn't die from that? Okay.
But these answers are really.
Look, I was action against it.
I know.
Yeah. Need my results.
Okay.
Oh wow.
You're not racist.
I think it's just-
Congratulations.
I
You're
think-
far away from being racist.
I think it's
You can be
because-
pretty racist without being racist.
Yeah, yeah. I think what actually got the person out of it was I'll take action against it.
You think?
I think so.
I've been doing this. I've been trying to hit the algorithm of like what makes you racist. I did it for if you do it for like I think Ron took it and he was like, "Oops." They were like, "You hate black people." He was like, "Oh, what?" It's crazy. I've answered it like 9 different ways in my life,
Yeah.
and I never got racist.
Maybe this quiz is designed to just always say you are not racist. Maybe it's to make
Well, maybe a
people feel
racist
good.
designed it and was like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, man, you're not racist.
Yeah.
You're not as bad as my friend."
What if you can't get
I was watching, listening to a documentary. Woody Guthrie.
Who's that?
You know, this land is your land. This land. He wrote that song.
Okay.
He was like a folk singer. Back in, like, he was born in 21. He turned on. He was a protest guy. His dad was a KKK. Yeah. His dad was like a grand wizard. And he came out to protest. And I thought that was crazy. His dad was in the KKK. He was liberal. See, that's like the difference. When do you think Bill Clinton's ever said the N-word? You think Bill Clinton ever said the N-word?
Yes.
Right?
Fuck.
Like, Bill, just out of curiosity, have you ever said the N-word?
I mean, maybe somebody has, but if you're in the press, you're never getting to ask another question. So.
Hey, Bill, 2 questions. One, did you rape that chick? And have you ever said the N-word? It's a 2-parter.
It's a 2-parter.
What do you think?
That would be a great thing for like when somebody lands like their Good Morning America or 60 Minutes interview and they're a politician. If someone's like, "Thanks for joining us today," just right off the bat, have you said the N-word? And
That should be
like,
the
"What?"
first question to everyone.
Yeah.
Like,
What? Wait, when?
When?
Today?
Today? No.
No. Have you watched the John Wayne Gacy thing? The tapes on. You did?
I did start watching.
Can I tell you something? I thought about it
Why?
because I was like, he definitely would have. If you were
Killed me.
16, 100%.
Who would have killed me 100%?
And you would definitely would have been like, go party with you, like, because he was like, want to smoke and drink. You'd been like, yeah.
Hey, bro, why don't you just spend the night here and drive up with John? And I'd be like, okay. Want to play pool again? Sure, John. Hey, why don't we play each other with kisses? Huh?
I don't know, man. He'd be like, just have a drink. You'd be like, "Whoa."
Hey, want to see how these trick handcuffs work?
You'd be like, yeah.
Yeah. You try. John? Did he fuck those boys?
Yeah.
He's gay.
Yeah, so he was like a repressed gay who hated his sexuality, hated, self-hated, he hated homosexuals, and he wouldn't even describe himself as gay. The main thing is he didn't want you to think that he loved other men. He was like, I just used them for some sexual. It is really fucked up.
Do you think if John Wayne Gacy was born today, with the progress we have with like gay rights, do you think he just would have just been a gay dude?
I don't know. It's really interesting, like that aspect.
No, that's a dumb question because there are. That's a dumb question. That's a dumb question because I'm blaming John Wayne Gacy on his behavior.
Yeah.
I'm linking it to his sexuality. When other serial killers kill women and rape them, and they can be straight.
Well, yeah, I mean, but there's a layer to that, to the repressed homosexual. I mean, he's still a psychopath who, he killed 33 people that we know of, which is, and he did it in a short window. He did it from 72 to 78.
I wonder if after you kill someone, it feels like when you're done yet. When you're like,
oh, I thought maybe you meant like, oh, I'm ready to go to sleep. Because that's what he did a lot. He'd kill people and then just go to bed. Yeah. One time the cops came over after he'd killed the last kid, the one that they ended up starting to search for.
yeah.
And he left the
Last
kid.
one was the one in the grocery store
Right. So he
on
brought
his mom's birthday.
He brought that kid home. Exactly. And he killed him. He put him in the attic. And then the cops had come while the body was still up there.
Yeah.
They didn't have the search warrant yet. And he was just like, oh no. And he was so just, nonchalant. He's like, he told the story that he had killed him. He's like, and I went to bed. And he's like, fuck, I got this body I got to get rid of, Yeah, he was like, I mean, that's a lot. 33 is like, he's
33 all boys.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. If you're buying a home, you've got a lot to juggle. Policy Genius makes it easy to compare insurance quotes from top companies so you can find your lowest price fast. Customers have saved an average of $350 per year on home insurance. If you're not sure what coverage you need or how to find a low price, you need Policy Genius. Policy Genius is your one-stop shopping to find and buy the insurance you need. Click the link in the description or head to policygenius.com/cave to get started. Policy Genius will show you price estimates for policies that fit your search. If you like what you find, they will get you switched over for free. Customers who bundled their home and auto policies with Policy Genius saved an average of $1,250 per year over what they were paying. The team at Policy Genius are hands-on at every step to help you make decisions with confidence. The Policy Genius team works for you, not the insurance company. So head to policygenius.com/cave to get your free home and auto insurance quotes and see how much they can save you.
Sunglasses season is here, and there's no better option than our friends at Shady Rays. Shady Rays is an independent sunglasses company that offers a world-class product that's just as good as any expensive pair we've worn. Durable frames and extremely clear polarized lenses for outdoor living and beyond. That's not all. Shady Rays offers the most insane protection in all of eyewear. Every pair is backed by lost and broken replacements. If you lose or break your pair, even on day one, they told us they will send you a brand new pair, no questions asked. Get as crazy as you want this summer and wear your Shady Rays with confidence. They also provide 10 meals to fight hunger in America with every order and have donated over 20 million meals to date. Look good in your shades and feel good by making an impact. If you don't love them, exchange them for a new pair or return them for free within 30 days. There's no risk when you shop with Shady Rays. Their team always has your back. Exclusively for our listeners, Shady Rays is giving out their best deal of the season. Go to ShadyRays.com and use the code BEARS for 50% off 2 or more pairs of polarized sunglasses.
Finally.
Try for yourself.
Fuck
the
that.
shades rated 5 stars by over 200,000 people.
God
Who's
damn.
like Do you think serial killers have tapered off?
I gotta change my stream.
Well, the thing is, I don't think there's such thing as most serial killers have patterns. Like he
Yeah.
killed everybody in this small radius, like geographically.
Yeah.
And there's patterns for the killings. He would go to this one area, pick them up, and then he had his way of killing them. I mean, the only way you would really be able, probably, to be like a prolific serial killer in today's world would be to minimize patterns, like do it in different areas and have them seemingly not be. Hey guys, big announcement. I am adding a show at Credit Union.
Or lairds, with the female equivalent being lady. And all you need is 1 square foot of land. Established titles, lords and ladyships are based on this historic land ownership custom. They offer title packs with plots from 1 square foot to 10 square feet in a private estate in Dunfermline, Scotland. So you can make anyone, including myself, I am a lord. I got it as a gift. My wife got it for me, and it's nice. I got a little placard and a little ownership and a little statement that I'm Lord Kreischer, and I put it up in my man cave. And it's nice. Every now and then, if I'm feeling down, I go, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm not feeling so down. I'm a lord. It's a great gift for anyone who has everything, and each packet comes with a digital certificate that can be downloaded and printed for last-minute gifts. Great last-minute gift. Established Titles is having their Black Friday sale right now, and on top of that, they're offering our listeners.
I was like telling teachers that, and they were like, "That is fantastic that a kid your age is already saying that." You know what I mean? Like you're like,
Oh yeah. Oh, because they look for the kid that knows what he wants to do
sure.
early.
And if you have like ambitious goals like that, they try to cultivate their teachers. So I tell it's ninth grade, and I tell my some of the teachers that, and I'm able to articulate it, and they're like, "This is great." Most people that pursue that field, their real strengths are not necessarily English, but the maths and sciences,
Yeah.
and that's where I would bomb. So before they're aware of how bad I am at that, I'm expressing this idea, and then my dad called his brother, who's like a world-renowned urologist, right?
Yeah.
This guy invented a device that they remove kidney stones with, okay? So like they nickname it. You can go into it. It's a little older,
Yeah.
but if you went into like a doctor's hospital and you asked for a Segura basket,
No way.
yeah, like, you could probably Google a Segura basket kidney stones.
That would make sense that your dad's brother has the same last name.
yeah, same
For a
thing.
second, I was like, they named it after you?
Yeah.
No, Tom. I thought, Tom.
Let's see how the top one there.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, but what I was saying is,
yeah.
you're the only Segura I have ever met.
Oh, sure, yeah.
So I literally was like, they named it after
Tom Segura.
Yeah, not realizing
Yeah.
your dad has that last name.
Sure.
And your dad's brother would have that
Well,
name.
yeah,
So they put that up your fucking thing?
I think so.
Holy shit.
To remove kidney stones. So anyway, at the time when he invented this, it was considered state of the art, right? So anyway, he calls his brother. He's like, Tommy wants to pursue medicine as well. So they're all like, fantastic.
Through the roof.
Yeah, they're like, and it's in the family. Obviously, there's other doctors too.
Mm-hmm.
So he's a urologist. He calls the Mayo Clinic in Jacksonville because we're living in Florida, and he's like, I set you up for the day. So I go there, and I'm a freshman in high school, but I'm a pretty big freshman in high school. I mean,
You look like a man.
I'm 5'9", 5'10", and I'm 180 pounds.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I look like a. So the doctors are like, where do you go to? Like, where are you in medical school? They think I'm in medical school, and I was like, I say like, a high school, and they're like, what? And I'm like, I'm a freshman in high school, and they're like, oh my god. They're like, first of all, I don't know. There's a lot of small doctors. They're like, you're an enormous man.
There's a lot of small doctors.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm 14.
They're giving you their lunch money.
Yeah,
like,
they're like, okay. So then they go, and I go, this is just like, I want to pursue this, and I'm studying it for a report. I was doing a report on the history of surgery. So I did this paper.
the history of surgery.
The history of surgery. So I go, I was reading books about it, but I was like, I might as well like sit and watch surgery. So I sit there. The very first operation is they're removing a vaginal cyst from a woman who's 83 years old. And the doctor pulls me aside and he goes, just so you know, she's awake. So she's numb, but she's awake. So don't be like, oh, she's gross and all this stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Okay. I'm a freshman in high school.
like, yeah.
I have seen nay a pussy.
yeah, nay a pussy, and certainly not with a fucking softball-sized cyst in it. So
That's how you. I bet that could make a kid gay. I bet you could be like, I'm turned off from pussy forever.
It
if that's the
was-
first one you see.
yeah, it wasn't a good one. And when they got in there, they stopped and they go, oh, like call Kyle. And I'm like, what's going on? They're like, this is record size. And they start taking pictures of it. So like, so you see a flash going off. Then they rupture the cyst and it's just shooting pus everywhere, right? And I'm just like, man, I don't know if I like medicine. You know? And from there, I watched 13 procedures that day. That was like at 7:15 in the morning.
It should be noted, you graduated high school with the second lowest GPA
In my class.
in your
Yeah,
class.
Yeah.
You only beat a guy named.
Rocky. Yeah. That was the only guy dumber than me. Rocky. Yeah, Rocky. Rocky had a lower GPA. My GPA was so low that they were just like they didn't even say like, are you thinking about community college? They were just like, are you thinking about tinting windows? Like, are you like,
Dude, what, my college, whatever, high school or college thing, you take the test
Yeah.
and they tell you what you can do, and I take the test and they're like, they have the results and they're like, so what do you think what would you like to do? And I was like, probably either an inventor, own a magazine, or or a lawyer. And they're like, or a lawyer? And I was like, my dad's a lawyer, so I'll probably just do that. And they're like, okay.
you're not gonna be able to.
And they go, you should be fixing refrigerators. And I went, I'm in college. The fuck am I fixing? Why am I going in college if I'm going to fix refrigerators? And they're like, refrigerator repairman is probably best for you, or the military. I was like, I'm fucking out.
I remember that I went in to see the high school counselor. That's how I found it. He was out of the room. They're like sitting in his office. And I was like, okay. And I just look and I see like a piece of paper and I see someone's name. I'm like, what is that? And I pick it up and it has my class and it's descending order of GPAs.
Yeah.
And I'm looking and it's like, and I was a small school, some brilliant kids in my class.
Really?
I mean, we had
A lot of Patels.
a few.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those fucking
couple Kims.
A couple
and then,
Kims.
But like, some like 4.25 GPAs. We had 4 or 5 kids that were every day at a certain hour. A van would pick them up from our high school and take them to a community college, like 20 minutes away, because there was nobody on our high school campus that could teach a math level high enough for them. So they would have to go to a class. And I was like, I don't understand long division. So,
By the way, I always got screwed up on division.
Yeah.
When it was like 100 divided by 10, I'd always put 10 divided by 100 and get this like huge fraction. I'm like, God damn it, that answer doesn't seem right. I thought it would be 10, but it turns out it's point ding 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 ding.
like, this is when I don't realize how poorly I'm doing. And then I read this thing and I'm like, holy shit. Because I'm looking for my name.
I
I'm
don't
like,
understand
where am
it,
I?
because you're one of my smarter. You might be my smartest friend.
Well, no, it's this. I'll be totally honest. I really, really, really can be super lazy, and I was fucking a lazy student. I did much better in college because I like started to care more and became aware of it. But in high school, I didn't try. I was just like, I was just more into like social stuff and
Yeah.
sports, and then when it came time to matter, it was too late. They were just like, you're not going to get in anywhere.
I wish I'd had a. I remember Gary. It was right before he did Last Comic Standing 2. We were having coffee bean on Beverly, or on 3rd. Beverly, I think. And he sits down and he's like, I think I'm going to quit comedy. And I was like, really? And he's like, yeah. I said, what are you going to do? And he goes, I want to be a high school guidance counselor. And I was like, really? He's like, yeah, I think that's my calling. And I said, why? And he goes, so that I can pull kids aside like myself and say, don't ever get into fucking comedy. And I was like, really? And he was like, I'm fucking, and then literally the next week, he got Last Comic Standing, and his life changed.
Wow.
The next week. But, what was I going to say? Yeah, I wish there had been an insightful guidance counselor who had been like, what do you enjoy? and I was like, "Do you know those pep rallies? When I stand in front of everyone and I talk, I like that." Or like, you know, when we get on the bus and I grab the microphone and you guys let me talk on the microphone?
There's got to be no fucking guidance counselor that tells a kid, like, have you thought about pursuing comedy?
There should be, though. I mean, there should be someone at least with an insight. I don't think anyone directed me towards comedy. I'm saying that. I'm sure I'm contradicting myself, but I don't think anyone was like, comedy's a viable.
Yeah, because it's horrible advice.
Yeah, that is a horrible advice.
It's horrible advice.
It's horrible advice if you just go through.
If some kid right now is like, yeah, you know, I'm feeling like this, to be like, you know, you should try, dude, stand it. Like, you're really gonna struggle.
And you're like, I pitched a show one time to FX called Bert Kreischer Guidance Counselor, but it was like, I want to take guys that were like myself, but were lazy and didn't have a direction, didn't have a talent, and go, you should operate a lighthouse. And then we'll take him out there, put him in a lighthouse, and he's like a stoner, and he's like, I actually fucking love this. Like, really get to know the guy, and then take him and put him in a job that is so fucking bizarre.
Yeah.
That he's like,
you think you could have been like
a lighthouse operator?
Well,
yes.
Right.
Yes.
But do you think you could have been like just happy doing that? If like somebody put you in at the right time?
Let me tell you a story, Tom. I was doing something very, very luxurious the other day.
Okay.
Very nice, very, very pleasant. Anyone would love to do what I was doing.
You can't get more specific?
No, I can, but
okay.
And so, and I thought to myself, everyone around me was very excited. And I thought to myself, this is going to sound weird. Is this worth it? Meaning, the amount of time I've been spent away from my family, all these pursuing my own dreams, my dreams, not working to make sure that my family and I, you know, have things. Like, I'm not like the dad that is showing up at softball practice or at golf tournaments. I'm not that dad. And I do get these nice things in my life, you know, but is it worth it? If I said to say a dad in Boston who's got 2 girls and he's probably 33 years old right now, and his kids are like 5 and 3, and he's working, he's busting his ass, and he may be making, you know, 80 grand a year or 100 grand a year, and he's killing himself to get it, but he's having great family lives. And he maybe never has the opportunity to go scuba diving off a yacht or fly in a private jet to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Like, he may look at his life and go, those are things I'll never do.
Right.
And I just lost 25,000 crowns.
If I could switch with him and allow him some of the luxuries I've gotten and go, but here's the deal. All that shit you're doing with your kids that maybe sometimes feels tedious, that you'll be able to look back when you're 80 and go, I didn't miss a softball game. Well, you get the luxury, but you got to go. I missed all the softball games. I missed all of them. I mean, I take that back. I went to a bunch of softball games, but like I didn't. But
you missed a bunch of them.
A ton, and fucking birthday parties. Like, I mean, yeah. And I go. I literally was thinking, is it worth it? Meaning, like, all this, like getting to perform in huge arenas and all these dreams that I've had. Had I known what the price was, what the VIG was going to be, we should talk about gambling. What the VIG would be, is it worth it? Meaning, what life is richer, you know?
Yeah.
Like, what?
I saw this thing where it was some show, like a reality show, and it was a kid, meaning the son, who is now, let's say, 30, and his dad was in his 60s, and his dad is a reality show. It was real people. Dad is a very successful businessman. I don't remember his line of business, but just a very successful guy. And they were having that conversation about like how there was a huge disconnect for a lot of years, and now they are more connected. And he was saying, like, the dad was like, you know, all I cared about was my business career. And he's like, and I look back and he's like, you know, it doesn't matter that I closed that one deal or that other deal and I made this much more because I missed out on all these things. It's like what you're talking about.
Yeah, and I'm pushing myself so hard on this tour.
Me too.
Speaking of which, I'm in Austin this week.
Yeah.
I'm in Austin this week. This week with this airs.
Okay.
Oh, no, not this week. This week's Thanksgiving. Next week I'm in Austin, Sugarland, Prairie, Grand Prairie, El Paso, Abilene. I'm going to do a huge Texas run, so that'll be easy for the podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be easy hopscotching back and forth.
Okay.
But is it like? My dad was successful growing up, but not. I think he lived paycheck to paycheck, but he was there for everything.
Yeah.
And I think that's it's different. If I lived in the same city as my family, I'm never there. But if I was there all the time, I think it would be easier.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
You just started. You have like.
His thoughts become mine. How deep they become intertwined. Reset, summit for salvation. Summit for salvation. The age old night. Reset, summit for salvation. Summit for salvation. The age old night. For salvation.
Oh. Oh, that's super fucking good. Oh. What? These things are fucking amazing. Ah, fuck. my god, these archers are fucking retarded.
Softly, it's painstaking. Look within to calm the storm. Raging inside the form. There's no turning back. For I'm witness to the changing take. Oh, you were brought to sacrifice. For you will lose much more. If you succeed in this battle, you still will lose so much more.
Fuck! Fuck that dude. Why would you fall backwards into that? Yeah, there's a bonfire. What? I'm a fucking idiot.
Cycles feeding back again. Conserve to generate. Death is just to liberate. Body, soul, before you I feel like we're falling a life by yourself. I feel like we're lost in the air, but get lost in one age. You're a
Fuck.